Hey everybody, it's me, Jane B, and it has been a super long time since I've come to you guys with a hair video. It's been a while, maybe 09 maybe? Like maybe 2010 since I did a real hair update. But anyway, I'm here to talk about my edges. If you guys remember from my natural hair story that I talked about my edges, how I always had challenges with my edges and how they grew in and blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm here for an update. Okay, so what happened was, you know, I got my sister locks. As you guys have seen, they grew and they're growing and they're fabulous, and I get comments all the time and compliments and blah, blah, blah. But what happened was I started to notice that the longer they got on the edges, they were strong at the base of the lock, but the root was getting a little thin. So what happened was I combined a couple of locks, and then I decided it was getting too thin. And to me, having thin popping locks, to me, is not cute. So I said, you know what? I just decided to go ahead and cut them off while I still have follicles so that my hair can still grow back. Because the thing is, once your edges become clean, like shiny, like once your scalp is like shiny, that means the follicles are dead and there's nothing growing back. But if it still has a little fuzz, that means follicles are there and your hair has a chance. So what I decided to do was that I cut them out because I still have hair on my edges that I wanted to grow in. But this time, when it grows in, I am just going to 2-strand twist it, or just coil it like with the end of a rat tail comb. Coil it and just let it grow in this way, and leave the sister locks, or leave the micro-locks away from the edges of my hair, because I noticed a pattern. So what I've been doing, and I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see my edges too. Let me just zoom in. See, this is my edges. So see, I still have hair there, but I just decided that I needed to just remove the lock to give my edges a fighting chance. All right, because we want some edges, bald edges is not cute any day of the week. And see this side, I did the same thing here. And because I have that little curl pattern to my hair, like I told you guys before, it's a little wave. So what I do is I just use a couple of products that I actually want to show you guys to help my edges in the growth process. The first thing I do is I use a brush. And I remember years ago because my edges have always been somewhat thin, and I remember years ago, my hairstylist at the time told me that you need to just keep your edges, what's the word, when you massage so that the blood can circulate, because that helps with the hair growth. So she always talks about brushing your edges. So one of the things I like to do is I like to keep my edges brushed. So I brush my edges just like that. I brush either side because that helps stimulate the follicles, it helps stimulate the hair growth, okay? Now, another thing that I use is Dr. Miracle's Temple, Nape, and Grow Balm. You guys familiar with that? I was using that before I got the Micro-Locs, and that really helped my edges to come in. And I'm gonna tell you, it really has helped, along with the massaging of the edges, and the edges now are coming in, and they're looking great, and I can't wait till they come in, okay? So that's the two main products I wanted to tell you about. That's what I use, is just my brush and the Dr. Miracles, okay? You can get this at any beauty supply store. If not, just order it online. I'm sure they have a website, Dr. Miracles, yeah, drmiracles.com, okay? Now, I'm sure you guys probably know what's going on with my hair. Well, I did the pin curls because I want my hair just to have that nice, fluffy, full look. And what I did this time, because I noticed with the pin curls, they look super, super fabulous the first day and a half. And then they just start to really droop, So I was like, I need to make them just a little hold, a little more. So I just used a very lightweight hair hold. Got to be, let me show you, it's soothing hairspray. Let me show it to you. This is something I actually got when I went to an event with Pretty City. It was in the gift bag. And I tested it on my hand first to see if it was sticky, because if it's sticky, I don't want to put that in my hair because that has builds up and things of that nature, and I don't have time for that. So I said, well, let me test it. So what I did was I sprayed it on my hand first. I rubbed it around. If it felt sticky, sticky, like I had another one, I didn't use it. But I said, well, let me just spray this one, and I sprayed it and rubbed it, and it still had a moisturizing feel. It didn't have a sticky feel. So what I do is I just take each section, I spray it with water, you know, just to like loosen it to get ready for the pin curl. And then I just sprayed, I did one spray of the holding, you know, the spray. And then I sprayed it one more time with water and I wrapped it. So I'll take one of them out. Let's see how it looks, okay? This was last night. I'll take one of them out now just to show you guys. Ooh. Okay, so that's how the pin curls come out. But we're going to see. I'm going to, you know, see how it did with the spray and if it holds a little longer, okay? So basically that's what the pin curls look like. And it looks so pretty when it's all out. And that has been like my style of choice lately. When I just want to be really extra, extra fabulous, I go ahead and do the pin curls because it's not so tight. I don't always want that tight look, but I still want it to look like hair. And that's the great thing about Micro-Locs is that when you do them, you know, it still looks like hair, you know, because of the movement and things of that nature. A lot of people told me they liked my hair recently when I was out because of the movement. Because, you know, sometimes the locks, and even some people with the sister locks and things of that nature, they're still a little stiff. But my hair, thank goodness, thank you, Lord, got a little movement. So when I'm walking around and do is moving, okay? So this, again, is a great style. You guys have really responded to my natural hair story. I appreciate that. And I just needed to give you guys an update of what's going on with Jane B and the Micro-Locs, all right? So listen, this is what I need you to do, even though this is not hair related. Go to janeblashes.com. And if you want to be a part of what I'm doing online, the makeup classes that I'm doing, you could just go ahead and register. It's a big sign. Just click it, put your name and your email address. That's all I need for you to get updates about what I'm doing with my classes, okay? So I'm just going to keep the link below. So it's janeblashes.com, all right? So again, thank you guys. If you have any questions about my hair, just, you know, put them below and I'll answer them when I can, okay? All right, bye.